simplify this if we can.
Sure.
If Ben Shapiro is the king of the world, how do you fix Baltimore? How do you fix Detroit? How do you fix the south side of Chicago?
Okay, so here's the unpopular view, but it happens to be empirically correct. The first thing you have to do is you have to load the place with police. You got to load the place with police because you have to stop crime. Once you stop crime, then businesses are happy to invest in those areas. You're not going to get businesses to invest in those areas and provide jobs unless the crime is gone. You need, in fact, one of the reasons that you have such a vast differential in racial crime in the United States is because of white racism. And this is a point that Jane Levy, writer for the LA Times, has made. She wrote a book called Ghetto Side, and she points out that the reason that black crime was so high in the early 20th century and late 19th century is because basically white communities said to black communities, you're on your own, right? Enjoy.
Conservative host Ben Shapiro on a segment called How to Fix Black America on the Joe Rogan podcast, although he'd never admit it, is advocating for reparations. He says that the reason for the vast differential in racial crime in the United States is white racism. His solution to fix the problem is money. He called it investments by businesses, but investments by businesses equates to nothing short of cash into the community. What about the system that got black people there in the first place? The same system that birthed race-based chattel slavery, the same system that birthed Jim Crow laws, the same system that birthed the practice of redlining, limited access to credit, housing discrimination toward black people. All the things the system did to help legally and socially engineer the substantial wealth gap we see today. I would agree with Ben Shapiro that money in the form of reparations for the harm the system has done should be paid as an investment into the community. I agree with Ben Shapiro that white racism, whether it be from individuals or from the system, is directly responsible for the vast differential in racial crime in the United States. I would go further and say that investment in the community through owed reparations for the harms done by the system of white supremacy would allow black people to create businesses in our previously redlined, no access to credit communities. We know that good paying jobs will lead to less crime will lead to, well, let's let Ben tell us about it.
You have to make sure that law-abiding people are protected, that law-abiding businesses are protected, that people want to live there, that people want to invest there. You have to have a reestablishment of faith in churches, right? You need social institutions outside of government that are promoting things like family. You need more. One of the reasons you need more companies in these areas is they can offer educational opportunities to kids, internships, deals to go to college and then come back and work for us for a couple of years. Right? You need an opportunity, the same way that opportunity is built anywhere else on earth. You need to provide a safe space for business to work and for free speech to flourish and for education to be valued.
Couldn't have said it better myself.